ready.
Cool.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sweet. So we were talking about community management. Jazz is like really good at connecting with people from like an authentic level. So we just went through a couple of the rules that we think are quite useful for community management. So should we go through them quickly?
Sure.
Just for other people, and then you can also add your own ones in there. Where is it? I must have sent it to you. All right.
Yeah,
so,
what's that?
so number one is responding to messages. Obviously, that's like number one. Number two is to see if anyone's mentioned you or tagged you, and then obviously reply to them. Don't just notice it and then be like, that's cool. Good. Oh, okay, so this coffee company we tagged in one of our posts because Jazz and I had this funny moment where like we switched coffees, and they actually commented and they were like, this happens to us all the time. So I replied, so instead of just replying back with like a laughing face, what you want to do is try and keep engaging with conversations. So what I did was I said, I was like, so funny, we should definitely meet up for a coffee sometime, and talk about it. The end, people get it wrong because they're trying to like get something from people, but it's not about that. It's like you still want to have a goal in mind, you still want to have an end game in mind of, I want to be able to interact and collab with other people and just notice other people and kind of like invite them into the circle and share knowledge. Like it doesn't have to be with the end game of, oh, I want business, because a lot of people do that and then it just comes across as like super fake and just like, I just think like always give first to people and acknowledge that you think they're pretty rad. But yeah, that was a good one. Thanks, Jazz. That was a good point. What am I doing next? Task number 3, create conversations with brand advocates. Okay, so what we do is on Instagram, we look up relevant hashtags. We also go to the search nearby places, most recent and top posts. So the problem with commenting on top posts is that they have a lot of, I don't know whether to look at you or the camera, I'm like, I'm just gonna look away now because I don't know what I'm doing. So the thing that's, the problem with commenting on like top people's posts is that they already have a lot of likes and follows and comments, and there's not a high chance they're gonna see your comment, but at the same time, it can't really be about that, but you also don't want to be wasting time on things that you're not gonna actually hear back from anyone with. So just rather go to recent and actually read what people have to say. There's nothing worse than when you see a bot replying on a comment saying, oh, great post, and it's like you've just announced your dog's passed away, and like they're just like, oh, this is great, and they clearly didn't take the time to read it. So I was saying to Jazz, like, don't just do a copy paste reply comment, actually read what people have said in their posts and actually engage with it. Like, what was one, I don't know if you have an example, Jazz, one that you read that you really kind of thought, wow, this is interesting, or anyone's post that you read today and you thought this is like something.
So there was this one girl who said, I can't remember what she does, but then she said, I'm a model at day and something at night. And you can see all her photos are taken by her phone, but they're good, and like she recently posts, so she's really trying and stuff. And I can see that she's doing really good in the social media side of things, but she's not even, like, it's just for fun.
Yeah.
So I interacted with her and I posted her on our story, and then she said something to us. And
what did she say? Do you remember?
She was just like, thank you and stuff like that.
You see, like that shit is cool.
Like she felt noticed, and then she liked all our photos. So yeah.
It's so funny though that people still want to be selfish and don't want to go notice other people when you can just being nice to people is so rare that when it does happen, people immediately like, want to be nice back. And we shouldn't, like, we're not doing it because we want people to be nice back. Like it doesn't matter. It's just about like, rather kind of be like the change that you want to see with people in the industry, and that's cool. I like that story. That's so dope.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's like kind of immediate as well, which is great because it's not like going to the gym and eating healthily and then you only see the results after maybe like 2 weeks. It's like instantaneous. A lot of the times people will reply right away and be like, thanks. That's another thing we do, is we share stuff on our Instagram stories if someone's posted something really cool, like a really great piece of content. So if you guys want to do that, just tag us or mention us, which is @matter@heart, and then we'll share it onto our Instagram story, because we're all about like giving content creators an amazing platform to share their stuff. Jazz, you look like you wanted to say something.
There's also a little story circle. What do you call that? And we
highlight icon.
Yeah, we put everyone that we share, we put it in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. We do that.
Well, also, when I went to workshop 17, we are the like only people that need like tagging.
Oh yeah. So I said to Jazz like a really good idea of what we should do. I'm wondering if people want to use this space. What I said to Jazz is because we're working at Workshop 17, which is it's an amazing co-working space. That in order to, because like what you can do is search hashtag Cape Town, but what would be better is to start within your immediate community. So I told her look up like hashtag Workshop 17 and like Workshop 17 in general and see like who's posted and follow them. And she's just told me now that we basically like with like all of the top posts are just all of us because we tag, which I think is fantastic. We're just gonna spam people. You will notice us. And I've also said to her to go and either speak to the girls at reception or to go walk around now, and she's going to go and follow all the companies that also have offices here. I think they're doing tours now. Reason being that, well, number one, it's just great to interact with people that are close within your community. It's something very close to my heart as well, and Jazz and I are gonna maybe do it someday soon, where we're gonna go do like an episode during lunch, where we're gonna go interview people, do a quick little thing with each person. They may say something short about themselves. I know Jazz is really passionate about it as well, like taking pictures of people in Cape Town and like showing the real faces of Cape Town as well and what it looks like. And maybe doing a little write-up of the person, saying what they do for work and what they're doing in Harrington Street, and you know, just keeping it within here and giving people some context I think is really important. Hopefully that's what our platform's going to be about in the future, just like a platform for other creatives. And I was even saying to Jazz, you know, for when you're looking at hashtags, also do hashtag digital marketing Cape Town or social media marketing Cape Town or social media marketing agencies Cape Town or whatever. And a lot of people don't want to do that just because, well, technically it's our company's competition, right? Like, because we're a content marketing agency, they're a content marketing agency essentially. Why would we want to go and like and comment on their stuff? I just don't see it that way. I don't see it as they're my competition, so I must hate them. Like, we're literally in the same industry, so we must have things in common. And I love the idea of like, this is why we also wanted to have the meetup once a month, where we get a like-minded group of like creatives together and have breakfast. What did we decide to call it? Spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
Spill the tea. I dig it so much. And just get everyone together and talking, because everyone, like, there's enough to go around for everyone. And the main focus shouldn't be I need to just build up my company. It's like I want to build up the broader community around me, and the more we can share tips and tricks with each other to build each other up, I think it just works better for everyone in the end. But I know a lot of people don't see it that way, and that's their fault. What else was on that list, that daily list? Okay, find and engage with potential customers. So this is kind of where it gets less about just like engaging with people and more about asking for people, which is always hard for people, because like still like give a little bit more and then ask, I think is always important. You never just want to go up to someone and ask them. But like for example, we could go up to, like, let's say hashtag Cape Town model, and then comment on their post and be like, would love to collaborate with you. You know, now essentially we are asking for something, because let's say we have a brand that's got some clothing, or you know, we've been given clothes to shoot photos for one of our clients, and now we need a model. But obviously it's got to be, no one should ever say yes. It should be like a win-win. So technically, yes, we're asking for something from the model because we'd love for her to collaborate with us. But at the same time, she doesn't have to say yes. But it's like, yes, give value in a way, but also don't waste your time. So know what your intention is going in and what you want to say. And then you can go ahead and just like a bunch of the pictures that you actually genuinely do like, and then comment and say, would love to work with you. We have this great project. We'll give you all the photos, you know, if you're looking to build up your portfolio. And people always like, yeah, but you're dumbing down the industry because you want to have people work for free. And I'm like, they don't have to say yes. It's the same with influencer marketing as well. Like, some people ask to be paid, some people don't. Like, it depends what's on the client's budget, but I'm more likely to go for the ones that don't give me a rate card straight up, you know? Or, I don't know, I would never ask someone, I would never force someone to work for free, is my point, you know? So people can say no, and that's fine. But you have to start off somehow or somewhere, you know, and best believe the people that are doing well now started off doing stuff for free as well. And but hopefully we get into a space where people feel like, I want people to feel like they can still, they must be able to say like, hey, I want to get paid for this, but then you better be able to back it up with saying, this is my work and this is what you're paying for, and that's okay. And the truth is, once you start doing that, you're going to get a lot less offers, because you've definitely like narrowed out a portion of people that you don't want to work with. For example, the ones that are going to ask you to work for, you know, exposure or whatever, and that's fine too. But I don't like it when people do that and then they complain. It's like, you chose, you don't want to accept anything for exposure, so you're going to have a lot less people. It's like with anything in life, like once you've made a decision, you filter out, everything else just becomes noise. Let me see, what was that? Oh yeah, so the whole client thing as well, like Jazz and I are going to sit through now and go through some maybe industries which I think are going to work well for the company, because we've got new packages coming out, and I want to do quick little video ads, which we can do now. We'll just quickly film it, and I'm going to make it contextual and say like, hey Cape Town, or hey Durban, or hey Joburg, and then at least like it comes across specifically. Like people love that, because it feels like you're talking to them. It doesn't feel like just put some sort of spammy ad out that doesn't relate to them. But that's something we need to do now, is talk about industries, and then we'll put specific ads out, and that's what content marketing is all about. It's like looking at the platform, so how long, what engages people the most, what type of media. So in particular, we're going to be looking at short video, but then also we want to look at, okay, what area is it, and so what is the visual going to be, and what is the sound and everything. So for example, if we think a lot of restaurants, for example, will like our stuff, also just because we have a lot of restaurant stuff already. Mm-hmm. So we're going to create a quick little like ad where I say like, hey Cape Town, if you're an up and coming restaurant and you're looking for some content marketing help, mm-hmm. or for a menu shoot, feel free to check out our page now and DM us. We've got a special running at the moment. And then immediately like it engages people, and then we can do like really highly targeted ads. Versus something that's just everyone's going to see and no one's going to respond to. So that's something we need to do right now.
I was just thinking,
yes, tell me.
If you did that for restaurants and then come and look at Matters of Heart, there isn't any restaurant stuff.
So are you talking about the website or the actual Facebook page?
Is it on the Facebook page and Instagram? Or are we not doing that on Instagram? Because I feel like we should show more of what
like previous work
can do, and previous work, and people that we've
I'm just checking the website now, because I'm trying to think, either we want to lead them through to the website, like what's the call to action.
Okay.
Is the call to action like, hey, go check out our work, or is it more like be like, we're running a full menu shoot special for X amount, and to see more of our previous work, if you don't believe us just yet, click the link, and then the link will be to the website.
Okay.
But I think what we should do, Jazz, I think you're right, is today maybe on Facebook, Matter at Heart's Facebook page, is we post a whole lot of previous work for food in particular, and please, I will send that through to you now. But I do want to check the website, because we've just redone our website, we've done some rebranding as well. So I need to make sure that previous work is up. I think it is. No. Okay, let's try again. Product. No, man. Okay.
I wanted to ask you about the bio and the Instagram.
Yes.
We wanted to add something.
I don't know, what did I say?
About the tagging.
Did we not put that on there yet?
No.
Okay, let me check it now. I just want to quickly send this to Al. Hey Al, we're about to do an ad today about people must go through to the website to check our previous work for products, but for product photography. But the problem is, every time I click on products on the website, it takes me straight to Airbnb. The other ones are working, but for product it's not working. So I'm just going to listen to your voice note just now after the meeting, and then let me know what's going on. Okay, bye. Okay, let's have a look quickly on Instagram. Is this for Matter at Heart, eh?
Mm-hmm.
We develop our own generated Cape Town part of this page to focus on behind-the-scenes marketing. At a marketing agency. Well, let's change it now. I'll change it now while I'm here.
Okay.
Follow the page to see what we develop ROI. Thank you for remembering, by the way.
I wrote it down.
Jazz, this is why Jazz is amazing, because like when I told her write things down, like she writes things down, and thank goodness for that, because I forget everything. We develop ROI generating content in Cape Town. Tag us to be featured. I also want to put like something cute, like a little tag us to be featured, follow this page. I'm going to say happiness over, it's going to be super like cheesy, but I'm going to say happiness over competition.
Okay.
I think that's
simple.
Nice. Yeah.
Because when I first saw the bio, it didn't catch my eye to read it at all.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Jazz is like hitting me with the truth. I'm like,
I'm so sorry. I just saw like, okay, words.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm just.
But with your boss lady one, it does.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put the facts of what I want here, and then will you go ahead and add emojis and make it look cool?
Yes.
Cool. Great. Okay, I've just updated it now.
Okay.
Coolness.
Yeah, that with the more structure.
Yeah, so I've put the structure there, but I think you can maybe spice it up for me. I had like this weird thought.
Yes.
It's not that weird.
Weird?
No, not that weird. I was thinking like just how little people like listen to what their consumers want. Like, I don't know what it is, like if I'm the only one that this bothers, but women's bathrooms. Like, women have to, like, I can tell that women do not design women's bathrooms because, firstly, they should make the women's bathroom always come first in a passageway. Like, there's nothing more daunting than when the women's bathroom is like at the end of a long corridor and you're going there by yourself and the men's bathroom is first.
Right.
Because you feel like almost cornered.
Yes.
And I like, it bothers me so much. And also, women sit down to pee, but like, I don't know why they don't put hand sanitizer inside the bathroom, because then you can quickly just wipe the seat with it. You know, like take some toilet paper and like wipe the seat. And I'm like, some places do, most places don't, and it annoys me so much. And then also when women, like all women have handbags and we always need to hang it up. Either the thing is not there to hang it up, or it's put like so high that the average height of a woman cannot reach it. Like I'm pretty tall, and even like the ones here, I'm like, oh, okay, just give me a sec. Like it bothers me still that people don't ask or like genuinely check in with their consumer to ask, hey, what would actually give you value? What would you like? That was like my little rant in my head while I was peeing. I was like, I know, this man. It also bothers me that like condoms are free.
That's exactly my very next thought.
Because I was like, sex is a choice, and everyone's like, no, it's not. I'm like, 100% a choice.
100%.
Like, these are facts. Like, I don't care what people say. Cold hard facts. Sex is a choice. Periods are not. Like,
exactly. Why isn't that free? Like in the bathroom, there should be a little whatever.
It bothers me as well. Like, do you know what? One of the only places I've been to that actually like really accommodates for women is at Sweat. So shout out to you guys. They actually have like tampons. Anyway, that was a good rant. Like I enjoyed. That was a productive rant. Okay, cool. Shall we peace out on this?
I want to say one more thing.
Tell me.
I feel like
speak at me.
Speak at you.
Speak at me. What is it?
I really want to make more graphics for the Matters Apart Instagram, but not graphics that are just words and like pictures, but actual like photos that we take of us and then we make it look
add cool things on top, like that mixed media stuff. You enjoyed it?
Yes, I did.
Cool. So I'm trying to think what we could do today.
Because easily just also use it on Canva on my phone.
You could. What we can do today is, because we're going to do a blog post today about the top community manager tips. So we could even take a picture of you or me or whatever. You could take a picture of anything really, and then you could put graphics and stuff behind it. So do you want to do that for today's blog post picture?
We can do that. But also you need to make that video, and then I want to put subtitles.
What video is this for?
For the podcast submission.
Oh, that's right. We need to redo it. because I'm a big advocate of not deleting things because you're self-conscious. This wasn't to do with what I thought anyone else thought. It was literally like the light, the way it was hitting me. I'm talking bullshit. Like I should actually just have kept it up, but it was irking me every single time I saw it. I was like,
you know what? Instagram
so
did
bad.
something weird.
Did
it? Put a filter over that white filter, and I'm like, I posted 3 times.
Yeah.
And it just edited itself. I was
Yeah.
like, I did not edit it. I did not put a filter on. Why is it looking like this?
The thing that was going through my mind genuinely is that the point of this video is that I want people to engage with it and want to watch it and submit themselves to be put forward for the podcast. But then I looked at the video and I was like, I look scary. I would never watch this video long enough to figure out what it is that I want. And I was like, this isn't helping.
We should put subtitles as well. It's a short video.
Can you do you know how to put subtitles on DaVinci? Do you want to Google it today and then figure it out? Or okay, cool. And then you can also try the speech to text thing on your phone. Guys, this is Pam. Pam is awesome. She works at Workshop 17 and she's trying to teach me Xhosa.
Yes.
So we know Molweni now. What else do we know?
Njani.
We know that Zulu. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this segment for the vlog 005. This is Pam and I. We're gonna say bye. How do we say bye in Xhosa? How do we say bye?
Bye.
Is it bye?
Bye. 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 Bye.